Yo, what's up boys? And in today's video I'm gonna make a tier list for patch 4.4. Let's go. Starting from the Baron lane, in patch 4.4 guys, the G tier belongs to Oren, Vladimir, Camille, Jax and Garen. And here is why. First of all, Oren is a great champion. He is tanky, he provides a lot of utility for the team, his passive is kinda insane, even if like in LoL PC it's kinda better overall. But this champion can deal with the side laners, okay? Like 1v1. If you have enough brain cells, trust me, this champion is so cancer. He can stop Fiora, he can stay, like, you know, he can basically deal with any split pusher. In team fights, he's huge, guys. His ultimate, one ultimate, can turn everything. So this champion, in my opinion, is the best Baron laner for patch 4.4. Coming next is Vladimir. As you know, guys, with the new item changes, Vladimir feels insanely strong. So, him being on top lane, G tier, in my opinion, is understandable. Because of his kit, he can counter anyone. Like Jax, Fiora, Shen, Riven, like all these Akali. Maybe Akali can create some kind of problems, but still. Vladimir is a great champion for top lane. Camille, a standard split pusher, as you know. Her kit is insanely broken. She can lane super good. She has a catch. She can 1v1. She can be useful in team fights. What do you want more from a Baron laner? In my opinion, probably she's one of the most complete Baron lane champions. Well, Jax is here because of his split push potential. He is insanely strong in 1v1s, as you know. And maybe he's a bit weaker compared to Camille in the team fights, but overall he has almost same strengths, okay? So, him being here is... So Jax is a good pick, guys, for top lane. And here is my boy Garen. Demacian power. My boy one-shots anyone he wants. Just press Q, spin to win, and R. Insanely hard combo only for 10 million IQ players is Q, flash, and ultimate. Demacian just stays. Coming up on the S tier, we have Akali, Ornn, Aatrox, Riven, Fiora, Shen, Wukong, Jace and Gwen. All these champions are great solo laners. They have 1v1 potentials, they're kinda useful in team fights if they get fed, but here is the tricky point between them and G tier champions. The S tier champions, they lack a bit of survivability. Okay, like it's so easy to gank Akali, for example. It's so easy to gank Fiora, and if they get behind, it's completely over for them. I mean, you can say this for every single champion. Yeah, you get behind on one champion, oh, you become useless. That's true. But to get behind, there is a difference between, for example, Vladimir and Akali. If Lee Sin comes to gank Akali, she's most likely dead, right? Meanwhile, if Lee Sin comes to gank Vladimir, he uses his W and he can run away safely. So, this thing make the difference, okay? But overall, these champions are insanely crazy strong, and if you guys wanna rank up, use them. And A, B, and not worse tier, here we have champions like that are great, that are interesting to play, but in my opinion they're a little bit weak for Baron lane on this patch. Maybe only like I would say Irelia is giga skill based champion. Same for Yone. For example, Yone can kill anyone on S and G tier champs. Okay? Roughly, if you are insanely skilled Yone, trust me, Yone can kill anyone, but you need to be skilled, bro. You have to know the limits, and this thing comes with a lot of games. So since we are talking about normal people, normal players, Yone deserves his A tier, okay? He's not S, he's not G, just A. And other champions, they're just like, some of them are strong in early, then fall off late, some of them are giga strong in late, but they're useless in early, you know. this type of things, and they kinda become useless, like in team fights, for example. They can be only good in split push or some stuff like this. And the B tier, just Nasus, Olaf, Warwick, and Tryndamere, guys. I don't know, these champions. Tryndamere is cancer, that's true, but what can he do besides providing, like, I run down everyone, I press ult, and Nasus permascaling. Olaf is good, but gets outscaled pretty easily by anyone on the upper list, I would say. And Singed, Pantheon, and Kale on top lane, guys. I don't know. I didn't see a single player on Pant, Singed, and Kale having success on top lane. At least for high elo, okay, guys? This tier list is for high elo. In gold elo, some champs can be higher, some champs can be lower, but this is like the general tier list, okay? Keep it in mind. Okay, guys, here comes the mid lane. On the mid lane, the G tiers are Kassadin, Vladimir, Akali, Jace, and Fizz. If you ask me why, you already know the answer. New mage items, Magi's, Crown, and that's it. And Jace is here because Jace kit is insanely broken, guys. Like, his poke, his DPS is so high, he has always mid prio. He's a little bit vulnerable for the ganks, but it doesn't change the fact that he can actually outplay them, you know, like outplay a 2v2 or 1v2. Great champion. S tier, we have, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, like a lot of mages. And we have Yone, Yasuo, which are all like skill-based champions. And obviously Tank Suo, guys. The Tank Suo, you know. Actually, listen up, guys. Listen. Actually, guys, hear me out. People who play full tank Yasuo with only one crit item are all boosted, okay? Because they don't know the limits of this champion, so in order to cover this, let's say, weakness of perma-inting, they just run tank Suo. You don't die, bro! You can play like absolute idiots, and it's still gonna work for you, because you're running tank Suo. And Yone, I don't know, if someone plays tank Yone, I don't know, just go AFK, bro. This is so stupid. Yone is different from Yasuo. I can understand the tank Suo because of his passive, and Yasuo is permanently like in fight, you know, he needs to dash and all the stuff. But Yone, bro, Yone is a pure DPS, pure carry, pure Giga Chat champion. Why would you run tank Yone? Why? I don't know. And for the other champs, guys, Kaisa, so strong, Zoe. I played Zoe. I didn't feel like it's as she was before, when she could one-shot anyone, but you just need to get to 3-4 items, and you're gonna start to actually nuke people on the map. And for the other champions, they're just super great, guys. Magi's, Crown. Remember, okay? Magi's, Crown. Don't die, be KDA player, and you're gonna carry every single game. And in A tier, we do have like Irelia, you know, like Lucian, this type of champions. They're great, but they also lack a lot of things compared to S and, for example, G tier champions. Maybe they're like good in early, but fall off late, you know. Maybe it's just hard to play, for example. I don't like what? Like Veigar, for example. Veigar, bro, you have to put your cage perfectly. You need to keep your position. You need to watch out for assassins like Fizz, Zed, Akali, Vladimir, who literally ignores your everything if they want and just run you down, and your Zonias are... It's not gonna help. Unless you are 10 million stacks, you just stay there, press ultimate, and they're one-shot. But I don't know, guys. It's just my opinion. In the B tier, we have these tricky champions for the mid lane. I mean, I like them all, I play them, but they're so situational, like you can't blind pick them, okay? Like you have to... These champions are made for counter picks, in my opinion. And not worth playing are Brand, Zeri, Singed, and Tristana. Only because they're... I mean, 2 of them are kinda useless, and 2 of them are super hard to play, because you need to respect everything. One misstep, you are punished, and you're insta-dead. Yeah, that's the story. Okay, here comes the jungle, guys. G tier, S tier, A and B. On the G tier we have Kha'Zix, Giga Broken, Lee Sin. Super strong, Evelyn with the new mage items and Magi's insanely strong. Bro, Kayn one-shots anyone because right now, as you know, there are a lot of mages, a lot of squishy champions running around on the map. So Kayn is like chilling, you know. Twitch! Bro, Twitch with Magi's, these new linery items, I don't know, man. Every single time I face Twitch, my life becomes a living hell. I don't know, bro. It's so hard to play against this champ, especially when he gets 4 item power spike. Insane. Nyla, I don't know, guys. But for some reason, this champion just one-shots me. She does She does EQ combo, auto, R, E, I'm dead. It doesn't matter what champ I play, by the way. The only champions that can counter Nyla are the mages, like pure mages, okay? Like that don't do a single auto attack. And who are pretty fast with the skills. Because if you give Nyla at least 1 second of DPS, she's gonna one-shot you, trust me. Yeah. And he got the Hecarim. This champion is obnoxious, guys. So fast! You can't stop him. He's just perma running around. Ooh. His ultimate is crazy. That fear, and since we don't have like tenacity anymore, he fears you and you can't move, bro. Same goes for the Fiddlesticks. Like for example, guys, Fiddlesticks is so weak champion in 1v1s, you know, like 2v2s, but in the team fights, bro, press ult, W, EQ, boom, everyone is dead. No one can move because of the fear and your team just follows up. This champion is crazy, bro. And it's so easy to get ahead on this champion, trust me. So G tier, in my opinion, is complete. Like, this is the best G tier champions. Here comes the S tier. Well, Fizz, guys, so strong with the new items. One-shots anyone. Olaf ignores any CC, and especially if you have Lulu and Yumi, he becomes almost unstoppable and he can run down anyone on the G tier as well. But he lacks this, let's say, late game potential, okay? He falls off late. I mean, you can say the same thing about the Lee Sin, that's true, but in the late game, Lee Sin can like actually one-shot someone, you know, in 0.1 second, which are squishies. Just Q, auto, R, Q, and that guy is dead. Meanwhile, Olaf needs to do his job, you know, like, oh, run down, press ult, his skills, need to do like auto, E, you know, like a lot of stuff. Aatrox, same goes for the Aatrox. So strong early game, mid game, but late game kinda meh. That's why he's S tier. Xin Zhao, OP, early mid game. Late game becomes more supportive champion. Like, and he gets outscaled easily. That's why he's S tier. Pantheon, well, my boy Pantheon one-shots anyone if he's kinda 4 or 5 items. But he's easily counterable if people have brain, like, you know, if you bait him on your tank or somehow like dodge the damage, afterwards you have like 3, 4, 5 seconds of a window to one-shot him, because like he can't escape, you know, because he just goes in. Gragas, well, Gragas in my opinion is giga broken, but there is this little issue with this guy. That he is so good, he's so good in team fights. He's an AP champion. But for some reason, I can never get ahead on the champions easily, you know. If I wanna get giga fat on Gragas, I need to be perfect. Meanwhile, on Lee Sin, Kha'Zix, and Evelyn, you don't do anything, bro. You just go there to the lane, you get free kills. Meanwhile, on Gragas, you have to place your Q properly, use your W properly, use your ulti so good in the way that it hits also your Q, you know, like, you have to think a lot of stuff, so this champion requires a lot of IQ. My boy Rammus is here only because tenacity was removed from the Mercuries, and right now no one runs tenacity, so if he sees someone, most likely that guy dies. Volibear, bro, this champ, I don't know, man. Sometimes you think, oh my god, he's low HP, I can kill him, and boom, 1 W, E, and you're dead. You're like, oh, what? What happened? Bro, how can he? Huh? Yeah. And super strong for the dives, his ultimate is crazy good. So like, and also what I like about Volibear is that he has his CC in his kit, that like he runs, chase down someone, and then Q auto, and that guy is like kinda topped, you know. This is what I like about Volibear. And obviously like his sustain, his 1v1s, 2v2s, insanely crazy. And in the A tier we have a bunch of champions that are kinda good in some, like they're all situational champions, okay guys, like they're good only in certain conditions. Let's say it like this, let's call it this way. Like Graves is good champion, that's true, his W is so broken, but can you get ahead of him? Can you be useful if some tank literally CCs your ass and sits on you? Can you? I doubt. So yeah, if you like, I mean, you can do it, but you have to be crazy good, and it's almost impossible to do that alone. Like you need someone with you. And same goes for the other champions, like Kale, bro. Yes, you're so good in late game, but can you get to the late game? Can you? Okay, if you can, no problem, bro. Carry it. If you can't, then enjoy lose. And other champions, almost same thing, guys. B tier we have Nunu, Rengar, and Mundo. I don't know, guys. I just don't like them. I like Rengar only when he's an bruiser Rengar, you know, unkillable monster, perma W, full HP. Like I don't know how to deal with this champion. But when he goes crit, yes, you one shot someone, but you can die as well, you know. And not worse, there are Camille, Warwick, Tryndamere, and Master E. Just don't play them, guys. They're so bad in the jungle. So fucking bad. Okay, the ADC guys. The G tiers are Xayah, Caitlyn, and Draven. I will explain you why. Xayah, with the new Bloodthirster, with the new Rapid Fire and the Static Shift item, and new Mortal Reminder, let's say. I don't know, guys. She's so hard to kill. Her damage are kinda insane, bro. Like, you don't expect this type of damage, you know? And she's self-sufficient ADC. And that's why she's G tier. Caitlyn, same thing, guys. Put a lot of traps. Her range is insane. Also, like, with the new item changes, I don't know, bro, her damage is crazy. And the Draven, my boy Draven. I don't know what you say, guys, but for me, this champion is gonna be always G tier. Bro, when I play mid, and I play so good, and I kill my opponent like 2-3 times, I am still behind of Draven for 2-3k, bro. Imagine, I play perfectly the lane, I last hit every single minion, I solo kill my opponent, and I'm still behind. And this fact makes this champion giga broken, that he's always ahead in gold and can one-tap you at any point. If he's good. One good like kiting positioning, 1, 2, 3 access on your face. And on the S tier we have Varus, Poke, Corki, Poke DPS, Jinsky is very good champion, Kaisa, Lucian only with Nami, Samira great champion because everything got buffed and her damages are insane, Tristana because she's a hyper carry. On the A tier we have Nyla because Nyla is broken, but in the jungle, not ADC role in my opinion because of her range. Israel, great champion, so like a lot of pokes, kind of a lot of damage when he gets to have items. But yeah, the problem is scaling and can also be kind of chased down. MF, good laning phase, a lot of damage, kind of strong, but like strong teamfight potential, but she lacks like this hyper carry, solo carry, you know. And Vayne, bro, Vayne, I don't know. I always have, like, I hate Vayne. I also love Vayne, I don't know. But without Lulu, she's useless. With Lulu, she's god tier, maybe even higher. Zeri, you know what, Zeri? It depends on the player. If player is good, in my opinion, she's S tier. If player is average, then she's A tier. B tier we have Jinx and Ashe. Bro, I don't know. In my opinion, Ashe is good only if she plays as a support, like build, you know, for CDR, so she perma throws the ultimate, and E for the vision. And Jinx, guys, I don't know. Unless we get the LoL PC passive, you know, when it stacks. I don't know, bro. She kinda... Nah, bro. I tried to play her. It's so hard to play. She doesn't have damage. The laning phase is so hard. Without Lulu, she feels useless. I don't know. And Akshan ADC is just maybe a bit of trolling. I mean, it's not so bad, but I don't like him. And that's it for the ADC, guys. Here comes the support role. On the G tier, we have the holy trinity of Cancer. Yumi, Soraka, and Lulu. I don't know, guys. You already know the answer why they're here, right? Right. Good job. And we have the Giga Chats. Naut, Rakan, and Gragas. Nautilus because he's... Bro, I don't know. The amount of CC he provides is fucking... I hate this champion, bro. I hate... And Rakan. Oh, bro. I love Rakan so much. Bro, the brilliance, the R's, the W's, the like, bro. Playmake, pure playmake, pure flashy playstyle. I love him. And Gragas, Giga Chat champion, bro. Only for Giga Chats, only for Giga Chat players on the support role. They know that the Gragas is actually G+ tier. S tier we have a Janna, Leona, Nami, Fresh, and Pyke. Pyke because ranked, everyone YOLOs, and his clear up potential is so insane, bro. He can, you know what? What's funny? ADC can have around 1600 damage, and his ult executes at around 800. So, if you, let's say, half HP the ADC, he's gonna one-shot her. Funny, right? Yeah. And Janna, a lot of like CC, Leona tanky CC, Nami, a good enchanter with huge ultimate for the team fights. And Thresh is just, I don't know, Thresh, oh guys, it's Thresh, it's class, you know, like Thresh is a class by himself. On the A tier we have Alistar, Braum, Karma, Horn, Sona, and Blitzcrank. I feel like these champions are good, but not so good compared to other ones. And they're definitely better than the B tier champions, for example, like Galio, Morgana, Seraphine. I mean, you can play them as a support, but bro, if you face Draven and Thresh, trust me, you're gonna suffer. You're gonna end up 0-10 on the lane, especially while playing Lux and, you know, like Seraphine, this type of champions. But I'm not saying they're bad. Just like other champions are just better. And never play Swain support, guys. Oh my god, I don't know who invented this thing, but please, bro, why would you play Swain support? I don't understand. And that's it for the support role, guys. Enjoy the gameplay.